The idea of alternative medicine and preventative health care and the theory that mind actually heals the body is beginning to take root in our society. But what does that really mean in terms of remaining physically healthy and mentally balanced? How do we obtain the results of these concepts and theories? Ayurveda, defined as the science of life and longevity, written thousands of years ago in ancient Indian Vedic texts, explains this process in detail. Its basis is the maintenance of a harmonious relationship among three humors, or three basic substances that consist of the 5 elements in nature. These humors or substances are called doshas, vata, pitta, and kapha, and their disharmony results in disease. Let me elaborate on this concept. The conscious, unified, universal, intelligent mind descends into every aspect of our earthly nature by splitting itself into 5 forms. We recognize these 5 forms as 5 elements: space, air, fire, water, and earth. Each elemental form contains one particular chemical quality or aspect of that one mind. When these 5 elements descend into a denser level of manifestation in order to form material objects, they first combine into the 3 doshas. Vata carries space and air, Pitta carries the hot waters, such as the lava below the earth or the fluid in our spine, and the fire, and Kapha carries the water and the earth. They form everything that exists. All of nature is created in the same way, whether it is an animal, a plant, or a mineral, whether it is the food we eat, the environment we exist in, the seasonal changes we experience throughout the year, including the composition of man. Although man is created from a master template of these 3 doshas, the doshas are unequally deposited into each individual human body in order to form the different characters and personalities of man, including their creative, artistic, and intellectual functions. Within man's subconscious, a memory of mind's state of unified perfection compels a lifelong search to maintain or restore that unity, because man feels it to be his natural birthright. He does this intuitively by seeking out those qualities in life that will adjust this elemental ratio and equalize all of the elements within him in order to live a happy and healthy life. When the body reaches an optimal state of balance and health, the power, the beautiful brilliance and intelligence of that larger mind becomes fully realized and available for living life to its fullest. The greatness of mind can connect and inform the body of the grandness of life. Ayurveda works with the health of individuals, the kinds of food we eat, the environment we live in, the lifestyle we think we must lead, the changes of the seasons. It doesn't supply just one recipe that works for everyone. But the elemental qualities of those resources in different quantities will provide the proper nourishment according to each individual's doshic constitution on a very personal level. Disease occurs when the elemental doshic distribution is greatly hindered. Even at birth, some men must immediately seek out the balance to health. Sometimes an aggressive intervention may be necessary. Treatments called panchakarma, specific to the Ayurvedic philosophy, are extremely effective at a deeper and more profound level. Let us take a look at these natural methods for treating manifested conditions, which can also be applied intermittently for maintenance and protection. Panchakarma is an aggressive detoxification treatment program and a deep cleansing process that expels toxins and undigested food from the cells in the body, reducing the body's capacity to regenerate itself. Panchakarma plays a critical role in that correction, and the goal is to reduce the undigested necrotic matter stuck within various spaces and walls within the body's vessels and tissues. The success of panchakarma precedes a restrictive diet. Shirodhara is the main treatment for psychosomatic disorders. It calms the nervous system, releases stress, fights fatigue, and improves perception and comprehension. It aids in alleviating sinusitis, allergic rhinitis, eye diseases, and neurological disorders. Warm, medicated oils drip in a stream from a height between 6 and 8 inches onto the forehead and third eye and is followed by a brief head, neck, and shoulder massage. It can be administered to everyone at almost every age and is one of the treatments that benefit pregnant women by substituting oil with milk. Ayurvedic facials are executed by certified estheticians only. Different products in each stage of the process depend upon the Ayurvedic doshic body type. The face is cleansed and massage techniques unique to Ayurveda rebalance the marma energy points on the face and neck. Triphala paste is then gently rubbed into the tissue using an herbal bolus. Doshic formulas of honey and herbs are combined and also dabbed into the face using the same type of herbal bolus. This nourishes aging skin, reduces wrinkling, lines, aging spots, and uneven discoloring. The face is wrapped in a warm, wet cloth and products are removed along with any exudate from the pores of the skin. A stream of steam is applied to open the pores before applying a doshic mask for the different skin types, or simply to allow the tissues to breathe and hydrate. Ayurvedic masks are also implemented by certified estheticians. The products used for masks are also doshic appropriate and applied in the same way as the facial cleansers and anti-aging formulas. Herbs used in the different formulas include triphala, sandalwood, amalaki, jadamansi, kumari, bivataki, danyaka, yashtimadu, bala, turmeric, and many others based on the different doshic types. Bala combined with triphala is one of the most widely used herbal tonics. Pizi chile consists of a warm oil bath where large amounts of warmed oil are squeezed or poured over the body and combined with a pressure massage that forces the oil into the pores of the skin in order to dissolve fat, toxins, and undigested food in tissue cells. Pizi chili is recommended for improving joint mobility, reducing muscle spasms. It helps fight degenerative muscle disease, pacifies the nervous system, and stimulates the marma energy points, and more. Abhyanga is a warm oil massage unique to Ayurveda. Specific massage strokes are executed in different directions, restoring equilibrium and balancing the marma points. It assists in moving toxins out of the tissues and into the bloodstream for elimination. It increases circulation, improves the activity of muscles and bones, alleviates soreness and fatigue, restores clarity, heals body tissues, reduces body weight, and dissolves fat. Its dramatic effects are observed in both the healthy and those that are ill. Pinda Sweta involves an application of heating herbs that induce sweating. Pinda is a bolus of pacifying or heating herbs depending upon the particular doshic imbalance. Fresh heating herbs are mixed and heated in order to extract the oil from the herb. A bolus is then made from thin cloth or muslin and used for the procedure. The bolus is rubbed vigorously and pounded into the tissues of the affected area. This treatment is recommended for nourishing muscle tissue, improving muscle tone, muscle disorders, and targets degenerative diseases such as chronic fatigue and muscular dystrophy. It improves the movement of nutrients, aids lymphatic drainage, and the elimination of toxins. It improves circulation and decreases cellulite. The hand and foot scrub treatment is considered a ritual and a blessing. one which washes away the issues and problems in the world. Based on one's dosha or imbalance, appropriate oil is applied and followed by a pacifying scrub and a mask. The feet and the hands are then massaged. Reflexology and pressure on the marma points are also applied. Basti practiced in America is a localized warm oil treatment using a dam made from dough to isolate the application. Netra Basti treats the eyes. Warm, medicated or non-medicated ghee is used to fill the well and lubricates the eyes. It relieves strain from computers and TV screens, lubricates dry eyes, improves movement of the eye, and relieves burning, itching, and pain. It's an effective treatment for many eye disorders. Kari Basti treats the adrenals and lower back. The dam is placed over the adrenal area, and warm, heated, medicated oil or sesame oil is applied. It stimulates and nourishes the adrenal gland and kidney. It reduces stress and improves adrenal function. When applied to the lower back, as shown here, it relieves neuromuscular pain, inflammation, chronic or acute backache, disc issues, osteoporosis, and sciatica. Other Bastis include, but are not limited to, Janu Basti for the knees, strengthens, alleviates joint pain, and helps osteoarthritis. Hirid Basti for the heart, strengthens, relieves deep-seated sadness and anger, and is useful in cardio disorders. Nausea is the best and most direct local procedure for imbalances in the head. The nose is the most direct route to the brain, affecting all of its parts, especially the sensory organs. There are several procedures. Navana Nasya demonstrated here instills several drops of warm medicated oil or sesame oil into the nose. A brief facial massage precedes and follows the application, guiding the drops into the brain. Nausea is used as a preventative for disharmony in the eyes, ears, nose, oral cavity, and throat. It helps relieve allergies, trigeminal neuralgia, toothaches, hoarseness, migraines, stiff neck, frozen shoulder, premature graying, and excess mucus. It aids in improving insomnia, Bell's palsy, and hyperpigmentation of the skin. It improves memory and speech and alleviates stress and delays aging. The treatments you've just observed comprise most of the Panchakarma practiced within the nation's regulations today. Ayurveda's system of prevention and healing mild conditions is within one's own capacity to take charge and seek out those things that restore or sustain one's personal health. Home remedies include more than a healthy diet and herbal nutrition, although nutritional intake is extremely important. Food, together with herbs and spices, become medicine when their dosha qualities are considered in relationship to the individual's dosha constitution or imbalance. If we choose foods that contribute to our individual health with the understanding of these concepts, then food becomes a realistic and practical medicine. Other dynamics play a significant role as well. Exercise is important in maintaining or restoring a healthy body, but not all exercises provide the same benefit for everyone. High-intensity workouts may be detrimental for some individuals. Workouts with many repetitions and heavy weights may not be conducive for some people with vitiations or a particular dosha constitution, but for other individuals it may be dosha appropriate. Slower, low-impact exercise may be good for some body types, but for others it may feel uncomfortably slow and provide little benefit. A vital factor in one's daily routine and activities is the time of day. Different times of day hold a specific doshic energetic experience, and eating, exercising, working, and sleeping at particular times can nourish or impede one's constitution. Lifestyle is another condition that affects the body's doshic constitution. One example of lifestyle would be where we choose to live and work. City life may not be for everyone, especially if the individual's constitution is prone to nervousness, indecision, and irritability, whereas an individual who is centered and handles stress in a matter where he remains unaffected can experience the excitement of city life without inflicting self-harm. Others may feel more strength in a peaceful countryside environment where the life is slower, the green of nature is plentiful, and one can enjoy the sounds of nature, whereas this same lifestyle may increase isolation and imbalance for another. The mountains may make one individual joyful and content, while those same mountains can cause fear in those with vitiations and imbalances. Lifestyle plays a major role in depleting or energizing one's constitution. What may be strengthening for one type of individual may make another weak or ill. The 4 seasons present conditions that influence the doshas. Each season contains its own dosha constitution, and they affect the dosha within each individual. It may be difficult for a pitta individual to remain cool in the hot pitta summer, yet find comfort in vata's winter. Vata loves the warmth of summer, and they may find winter unbearably cold. The fever and cold in the kapha early spring can be avoided by dressing properly and eating warming foods, but a vata people may find themselves still coming down with colds and fever during this season. Environmental surroundings also have a powerful influence on the doshas. The different terrains on earth provide protection or exposure, fear or serenity, peace or disorder, all depending upon an individual's doshic constitution. Elements of these personal factors are major markers in evaluating, analyzing, and assessing the care of each individual in an Ayurvedic counseling. Once we become aware of the dosha qualities of these aspects of life and we understand our own individual constitution, we can take responsibility for our own health care. We can improve ourselves and even cure early symptoms of disease without invasive or further outside intervention. I assure you that Ayurveda is a viable source of health care. Aside from its scientific accuracy, the beauty of Ayurveda's plan of care is that it not only addresses symptoms of disease and medical diagnosis, but it includes a detailed analysis of one's bioenergetic constitution, their physiology, lifestyle, and environmental patterns. Ayurveda is effective, it's efficient, and it's affordable for everyone. So I urge you to continue your search in Ayurveda and consider using it for your medical needs and for maintaining radiant health in body, mind, and spirit. Thank you.